Art Life all day. Put the boom on it. What's up, everybody? I'm glad you guys have made it through another weekend and it's time to start the week. But what better way to start the week than to have a chance to draw on Sketchable, draw on Sunday night, so that you can get going with another awesome week being creative. I am checking on my audio real quick and to see what we got going on here. Yes, it sounds good. And checking a couple of things. Thank you, RB in the house, joining us on Discord right now. All right, so tonight, what are we going to draw tonight, Dan? Well, we're going to draw another sketchy character. And if you've been paying attention to some of the live streams with us, when I draw with Sketchable, you'll notice I started drawing different characters. And besides Sketchy, because Sketchy is like my alter ego, and I was like, well, he should have some partners. And so there is Tracy. That is her name, Tracy. And like tracing. There you go. And I think Odari and his cousin came up with that name. So that sounded good to me. Let's go with it. So I was checking a couple of things here. Check out the Black Book Project. That's where these characters came from. The Black Book Project. And I don't think I have any images here right now on this surface. I switch between different surface devices. Yeah, I don't have the Black Book Project here. But you'll notice that I do use the surface a lot for some of my figure drawing sessions when I join Tamika on Thursday. So stay tuned for an amazing Thursday stream this week. We got something special. In any case, the Black Book Project is still in progress. We have new artwork. We got RB on the chat and Behance. He says, "What up, dope?" So he's filling in for Odari. That's very good. I like that.
Where is Udari anyway?
Where is Odari? That guy. It's Sunday, so he's cooking. He's usually cooking. And it's the 15th, so I had to hop on and say what's up and let's draw. So,
Yeah, well,
yep.
he's supposed to be drawing with you on the 15th, huh?
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes, and first and 15th, and so, but it's not a permanent thing. I stream on the first and 15th. He likes to join whenever possible. So today's one of those days when he is not here. And I did not give him a heads up. I just said, let's go. I need to go live. Let's do this. All right. So I'm going to spend an hour working on rendering this character. And like I mentioned before, the Past the Black Book project has an Instagram. Go check it out. The link is in the description of the video. It's instagram.com/ past the black book. And the app that I'm using is Sketchable. So check out Sketchable on Instagram. Also, you'll see a lot of the artwork that is shared on those accounts is all sketchable art. And you'll see a lot of sketchy art. And so this character and the series of characters, really the original character was sketchy. They all came out of the Black Book Project. And so some of these drawings that I'm doing, when I'm not drawing the cover for Past the Black Book, then I'm drawing these characters that I'm going to put into the Past the Black Book project. And so if you got more questions on Past the Black Book, let me know. Join us in the Discord. There's a link in the description in the Discord where you can come on in, ask some questions, and get involved. So without further ado, let's do this. My process always starts with the sketch. And, oh, yeah, there's one. That's Tracy. Let me turn on the other one so you can see. There goes Sketchy. Looking out cool. And then we have Inktavious. So this is Inktavious. And so tonight's focus is Tracy. And my process is to spend a few layers working on the sketch just to build out the figure, just to build out the pose, and then build out some of the details. In this case, I did all of that in one layer. And sometimes I go in and start erasing things, like the eraser is on right now. So I'll erase things that I don't want instead of building on the layers, just so that I can hurry up. Like this was actually timed. We did a time session on Thursday, and so when I'm under time pressure, I just go ahead and do everything on that layer. There we go. Look at that. Bam. And then we have the Let's go do that. Hey, it's the, what do you call that? The knee. Bam. Here we go. Oh, Dari says, what up, though? Couldn't join you tonight. Something came up. No worry, Odari. We were already talking about you. So, one negative point for you. Not just playing. Don't worry about it, brother. And so, like right now, there's some things that I see that I want to fix, and I want to fix it now. And so let's do it. So the belt needs to be like this. So let's go ahead and get the eraser. Bam, 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 right there, like that. Let's fix a few things. There goes the waist. There goes the hips. That's the thigh. Bam, some foreshortening happening. And so when I'm drawing, I'm sketching, I try to get as much of the, there it is. Let's go like that. As much as the details out the way in the sketching process. But even in when I get the even when I get the sketch the way I want to, when it's time for rendering, I'm gonna switch things out just cause I can. Because this is my drawing. And I can do whatever I want with it. There are no rules. Who said there are rules to drawing? There's no rules. You do what you want. However, if you're depending on the medium and what you're trying to say, there might be a rule or two. But when it comes to your own creative characters and art style, you can do whatever you want. One demerit for Odari, says RB. Oh man. It's all good. He got to save us some barbecue. He's always barbecuing. Okay, so what are we going to do here, Dan? How are we going to do this? Well, a couple of things that I see already that I need to fix. I'm going to keep them in my mind. But what we're going to do with this layer is going to be the rendering layer. And just to show you like what I'm after, let's see. Oh, this doesn't have that cover. I have a rendering of Sketchy that I've done in the past, and I like the style that I went with. So let's go ahead and test out this pen. Let's go ahead. There it is. So something is up with my pen. Let me check my settings. It looks like everything is there. My pressure is not what I want it to be. Diameter, spacing, scatter, flow, resaturation, brightness, mouth, stylus, pressure, strength. This is at 100%. Yeah, so velocity. So let me make that thicker. How about now? There he goes. And I have to be careful. That's why I have my glove here, because my palm will drag the picture, the illustration around. There we go. So that's better. Okay. I do like that. So let's go ahead and make a new layer. Let's go ahead and delete this layer. Get that out the way. And so, but to adjust your settings on the pencil, you want to click on the tool you want, and then you get this pop-up where you can make adjustments, thickness and opacity and even flow. And then you also have a settings button all the way on the right, which reminds me, maybe I have some other settings here. What's this pen? Round brush DTM. Yeah, there we go. So I do have my brush. And then what's this one here? This is round brush DTM. That's super fat. Super fat. Oof, super huge. All right. So I do like this one better. There we go. Make it 40s. Nice. And then which one's this? That's soft painter. So yeah, so you make your own brushes if you want. Here we go. Okay, so my chair keeps dropping. Come on, chair. Do something with your life. All right, so let's go ahead and do this again. Now it's time. It's time to get going. So first things first, I don't like the way the head is sitting. It should be further forward. So let's go ahead and make some lines. And so this is going to be how thick? Yes, I do want super thick outline on my character. And this is the front of the sketchbook. There we go. Bam! That looks good. Now I can erase and trim this down so that it's easier. There we go. Look at that. Bam. Let's go ahead and go there. Like it. I'm just using the eraser to trim out the extra parts that I don't need of this edges of this book. Sometimes I like to make my lines in different layers so that if they crisscross each other, when it's time to erase, it doesn't erase more than it has to. There we go. There we go. Bam. Okay, so now I'm gonna finish the face, and this is Tracy. So let's go ahead and go here. So that ended up way too thick. So let's go. Pay attention to your pressure. Bam. There you go. Nice. Nice. So let's go here. This I have Windows 11 on this device, and so my touch shortcuts are not the same. And my pressure is not the same as on the Windows 10. Some things are not there yet. So let's go to the eyes. Bam, to the eyes. There we go. Now the nose. There goes the nose. Quick little nose. And let's go ahead and find a way to do the lips. And if I can't do the lips the way I want to, I can always come back.
It's a girl. Don't forget to put some makeup.
Get some makeup. It's going to have a little bit of details. How about that? Yeah. And I'm trying to get really light with this. And I think my screen's too slick. Need to wipe it down. Greasy hands. Here we go. Okay, so let's go like that. And I think the nose is too lopsided and too close. So let's go ahead and make some adjustments real quick. Get your lasso tool, make a selection, trim it down. There you go. Deselect. Got it. Now I'm going to grab this whole sketchbook head, select that layer, make sure I lock my little aspect ratio, and then click and drag, and now look, this is a bigger head. Yep. I kind of do like that. I want the shoulder a little bit behind the pencil, the sketchbook head. There we go. So now I can start making some lines. Bam. Got the book here. I don't like that last line, so let's leave it like that. Got it. So now I'm going to change layers, start a new layer, and the new layer is where I'm going to work on the rest of the body or certain body parts, because I want to make sure that I can get my body parts drawn up without messing with what I already have on a particular layer. So when I go back and erase things, it doesn't bother what's already there. Here we go. Boom. No, I don't like that. Fix this. Fix it. There we go. Bam. Now I do have another pencil brush that I like to use. And what I like about that pencil brush is that it looks like it's a pencil brush, but it acts like ink. And I messed around and edited it, and it's like, oh, I like that. That's really cool. So you gotta make sure you take the time to understand your brushes and settings, your brush settings. Yes, all right. This is not right. What happened? Come on. Take that off, and then go here. I wonder where. Let's see, that's not it. Where is my other glove? Oh, there you are. This glove is better. I need to cover up my fingers. Cool. Now, for those of you who are new here, we do have a Discord. where we hang out and discuss art and art techniques. So feel free to join us. It is a Discord where I also share my screen to when I'm live. So right now I'm sharing my screen in the Discord. So there you go. Come on in and join us. Bam. There we go. And I have a subscription area here on Behance. So check that out. Let me know what you think. I got a lot of good feedback the other day. I go live a lot. And some of it is not on purpose. Like I'm live with Odari sometimes. I'm live with Tamika sometimes. Sometimes I'm live just because I feel like it. I'm going to be live later on today just for my subscribers. So check out the subscription section of my Behance. There we go. So right now, I'm not concerned about the accuracy of some of these elements that I'm adding in. I just want to make sure I get the right line weight in there. There you go. Let me see, come on. And I probably should go like this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's do that. New layer. So now I'm thinking of the elements. And see, when I did the sketch, I didn't draw everything that what I wanted in there. But now it's coming to me. I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boom. So I drew this on a different layer so I can always do a little bit of cleanup and it won't mess with the layer or the lines that are already there. So now I can select the layer brief under it, and let me see, what's this? There's nothing there. I think I clicked on it too many times. Yeah, I did. I sure did. It's okay. This layer does not belong there. Let's move this down. There we go. Select this layer, and now I can erase a little bit. Right there. Bam. See this? Nice. And there's more that I'm going to do here, but right now I need to keep the idea rolling, so I'm just gonna do enough so I can remember. See, there it is. Bam. So I got something strappity strap going around. That's this layer here. There it is. Got it. Let's select that and add a little bit extra. Oh, I do need my brush. Here we go, brush. Bam. There we go. And then of course I can do like a bam, do like a buckle. And I can erase part of the line that's there. But now that I did that, I'm also exposing some of the line work from below. So there it is. I like it. Cool. Cool. Brush. Boom. Let's just do a couple of little lines here. Bam. And a lot of the detail, I want to do it in color, but right now I'm kind of getting a little bit ahead of myself. What's up, Brandon Lee's like Raiders? That's right, baby. Raiders win, baby, win. They did win yesterday. I didn't get to see the game, but I watched the replay on YouTube. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens this season. I will admit, I'm only going to catch up with the scores online later because I don't have any kind of NFL package to watch the games. And the reason why I won't pay for it is because they always say game subject to availability. So it depends on the region that you're in. You may not even get to watch that game, even if you pay for the package. So I don't like that. I guess that's why people go to bars. Yes, it's preseason, so don't get too excited. It looked a lot better, but it's the preseason. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. I did start paying attention to some of the names, and just so I can be familiar. But as the season progresses, you don't know who's really going to be there. All right, so we got upper torso is good. And I'm thinking about this hand. I'm not happy about the hand. Let's see. So this is that. Okay, so now I can go ahead and merge that together. And I think it's time for another chair. This chair is starting to drop down by itself. Okay, cool. Here we go. Bam. So let's do the knees because that's gonna be easy. Bam. Let's go. I said it's gonna be easy. I didn't say it's gonna be pretty. Let's go. Bam, bam. And there we go. Nice, nice, nice. And then the foot. So let's make that fat. There we go. Boom. Bam. So now let's do the leg. See that? Goes the thigh. Fix it. This should be better. There we go. Got it. I can use the eraser to trim some of this out. But don't get caught up too much in it. Because I'm in Sketchable. So one thing about Sketchable is that it doesn't have all the different tools that other apps may have, like Clip Studio Paint, Photoshop, or Illustrator. So you have to stay within what's available here. So if I wanted to trim and clean some of this stuff out, in any other app, it would be real easy. Here, it would be a little extra work that's just going to drag me down. So don't worry about it. Just draw. Just draw. And that's what this app is about. This app is just for you to sit there and draw. Let's go ahead and get something on paper. Digital paper. Bam. There we go. Come on. Bam. Here we go. Yes. Looking good. So now let's do the hand. Okay, so like I said, I'm not gonna have an exact the so-called inking is not gonna match exactly what I did on the sketching, and that's okay. There you go. Bam. Boom. There's our hand, and that thumb, it looks crazy. That thumb's looking crazy. Let's fix it. Okay, let's see if that's better. No. Gotta pay attention to your pressure. There we go. Let's go with that. So that's the gloves or something. All right, now I can get my eraser and say, let's erase some of this here. Bam. Okay. But because I use that rectangle of the back of the hand as a guide, not necessarily. I don't necessarily want to keep it. And then if this line is too thick, I can trim it down. Trim that down if I want to. You know, I said I wasn't going to worry about it, but there I am worrying about it. So now let me do another layer and then do the back leg. My line was too thick. I don't like that spot right there. Bam. There it is. And bam. I like this. I don't know what the circle's about, but I like that circle. There you go. Nice. And then the thigh. And let's do the thigh here. You see, and because it's in a different layer, right? This is a layer by itself. I can then erase over the parts that intersect, that overlap. Let's get that out of the way. Bam. If you guys have some questions about Sketchable or the creative process, let me know because I would love to talk about it. That is my question for today. How much sketching do you draw before the final render process? And your answer should be two or more. Two or more. All right, let's go here. Come on. Get it together. Two or more because that's what it's going to take for you to understand and give life to the details of your character. Let's go. Let's fix that. I kind of understood what I was doing, but I did it on the opposite direction. Here we go. There it is. Bam. Cool, cool, cool. Something on the pants here. Boom. Doing some little bit of details. I don't want to do too much, but I'm going to do enough. Enough that I can see the figure. So even if I don't go full color, which I probably won't, I'm going to do enough shading that we can see a little bit of a three-dimensional character. So let's go ahead and make a new layer. As you can see, I keep adding layers. Layers are free. So use as many layers as you want. Just go all in on it. Just go for it. Go for it. Let's see. Here we go. And move the paper around, aka the screen, the drawing. Move it around. Okay, so that's one layer. I need another layer because I'm going to have a lot of intersecting lines here. Let's see. Let me see if that works. I don't like that. Do it again. Got it. And then I have another one back here. All right. And so now this little belt is not that I needed the belt or wanted a belt. Is that I needed a guide. Come on. So I can erase most of the belt. It's out of the way. There we go. Leave that in there. Boom. Leave that in here. And so now it looks like it belongs together because the way I drew the pouch in front of the belt. Then here is the thighs. Let me see. Yep, this is the thigh. So now I can erase the part that overlaps. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. What's going on? Yeah. Don't change my settings. Oh, because of my battery. My battery is low. Is that what's happening? Let's see. Yeah, it's on conserve. So let me fix that. What happened? What did I do? What happened here? Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. There we go. I got power. I got the power. Yep, 19% remaining. There we go. Come on, get you back up. Get you some juice. That's Octavius. That's a whole different character. But all right, there we go. Cool. That's right. Don't sweat the technique. All right, so now we have, there it is. Since I was working, what is that location? It's a whole bunch of stuff. But there it is. So we got power coming in. Okay, good. All right. So now the body's twisted. She got her hand back here. There's a pencil there, so the body's like back here. And so that looks okay. That looks okay. Let's see. So that was the thigh. And get back to where I was right here. So I can put those two together, merge that down. Then go in and go ahead and add a little bit. Come on. Hook me up. Hook me up. Come on. Boom. And of course I can go something. Last night I was drawing Cable from the X-Men. That was fun. Except that I had to draw a lot of pencils because he usually has like a lot of bullets. And man, there was so many pencils. All right, what is this? That's this right here. Got it. And then this is the thigh again. Yeah, because I don't like this little bit right here. I see it. I know it's there, and I don't like it. Okay, cool. So now it's time for the hand. So let's go ahead and merge a couple of things. Merge down. I can merge that down and new layer. And it's okay to use as many layers as you want for an outline. Friend of mine, he did a drawing on Sketchable, and he used like 8 different layers for just the outline. And part of those layers was just to even thicken out the outline. Like he went over like this. So that's that. That's okay. Whatever it takes for you to get your drawing down right. Look at that. Yes, because it looks a little bit better, a little bit more impressive, and it looks more even. Bam. Then any part of the body that's in front, another part, you want the front part to have a thicker outline. And I didn't mean to do this right now, but I'm doing it now. It's going down. There you go. Got it. Bam. There goes the hand. Yes, yes, yes. So that looks pretty good. I wasn't supposed to do this just right now, but I kind of got caught up in it. And that's okay. You don't have to have like a strict order for drawing certain things, just as long as you take your time to remember that, yeah, there was something that's supposed to do there. All right, new layer. Okay, I'm supposed to do the hand. That's what I'm supposed to do. That thumb looks way different than this one, but it's okay. All right, so we got the thumb. And let's go ahead another layer. I'm adding lots of layers. Lots of layers here, folks. And yes, I feel like this hand will have to be behind the thigh. So I'm going to finish the thigh line right here. So let's go ahead and finish that thigh line right there. And then here goes the other finger. Bam. Because that hand should be further back, which means now the hand is way too big, and that's what looked weird before. So let's fix that. So now that's the fingers. Interesting. What did I do? Oh yeah, the hand is in a different layer. Okay, let's go. Put that down. Merge that down, and then that's together. The hand and the fingers. Yeah. Twist it a little bit. Yeah. So now I really can show more of the fingers, since the hand is a little bit further, smaller and further bit of angled. And then, of course, the thigh still goes there. Nice. Bam. Okay, the hand doesn't look too bad. So now it's time for the pencil, and I still have to dress the front of this foot. You know, it's still a lot of things that need to happen over here, but it's all good. It's all good, you know, and I think I'm comfortable with this. So let's go ahead and start merging some of these layers. You kind of also want to have some kind of control management. All right, good. So the body is separate from the head. Look at that. There goes the body. And then there goes the head. I'm not so sure of the angle of the head. I may have to work on that. Yes, okay. Let me see. Yeah, 'cause it's like too far forward, right? Too far. That's all right. Let's worry about that another time. Let's go. Pencil time. Pencil. Boom. Get the line tool or your shape tools. There it is. I'll go ahead and get the rectangle. Spread out my rectangle. There it is. Make it smaller. Move it down. There you go. There it is. Bam. And then look, I could just draw the line over here. Draw the line over there. And done, son. Got it. It's kind of thick. So let's do it again. Come on. And by making it, if I want it thinner, turn down the size of my brush and then do it again. There we go. There it is. Yeah. So if I want it thicker, let's go there. Let me see. Yep, that's a little thicker. 25, 30. Good. Boom. What's up? Got Monica in the house. D and O and RB. Word up. So here, I didn't mean to do this. So let's erase that. Bam. So now I need to do like a little circle. We do have circles here. So let's get a little circle there. That's the circle. Let's get the oval. Oval. O-V-A-L. Oval. I don't know. Let me see. I need to zoom in tighter. Oh, wrong tool. There we go. Nice. I could have. There we go. I didn't have to do that, but it's all good. Cool. And you know what? I really don't like it because it's too. There you go. It should be kind of like this. Bam. Just doing some details on the pencil. Do some details back here. And then a little bit of trimming. Okay. Let's get the edge of the pencil. The little bit of, what do you call the hex part of the pencil. Now I can erase any line that goes behind this character. You see that? Nice. Let's go here and then over the fingers. And over this thumb. There we go. Nice. All right. And yeah, we got that. So make that bigger. And now let's get rid of this. There we go. Yeah. It's nice. That's nice. Turn that down. The thickness of the line. Bam. Nice. There we go. So now I can turn off the sketch. Get it out the way. There goes Tracy in the house. I'm going to put all these layers together. Well, at least the body and the pencil. I'm still debating the head. What do I do? Let's do another head. That's how it works sometimes. Sometimes you're not quite satisfied. You're like, should I not? What do we do here? What are we doing here? So just draw something. So what I don't like is the angles too hard, right? So let's just go like this. Do it again. Let's go like that. And then go right here. I can always erase the parts that I don't want. I like it. Yeah, because it looked very narrow. And sometimes the edge of this tablet guides my hand. I don't like that. There we go. Yep. Go fast, man. Looks a little bit better. I don't know. I don't know if it looks that much better. Bam, make it thicker. And make this side thicker. And it's coming out very crooked. And that's all right. This is sketchable. It doesn't have to be super straight. It just has to be what you draw. Whatever you draw, that's what's gonna be. Bam. So now I can go into the body and get rid of the parts that are in this going over the head. Bam. Here we go. Nice. So that's a little bit better head. I like it. I like it. And then now we're going to go ahead and do the face. New layer for the face. And I'm going to have to trim this down. And
So Dan,
mm-hmm.
Hi, by the way.
Hello.
Hi. So can you explain why you do so many different layers? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes. I do a lot of layers because they're free. You don't have to pay for them. They I was just talking about this earlier, and the fact is that you wanna, well, there's a couple reasons on why you want a lot of layers. One of the reasons is when you're building the figure, the drawing. Let me turn this off, turn that off, turn that off, and bring this in. When you're creating the figure, sometimes you start off with a lot of sketches, so you need like the basic shapes. Say, oh, this is the person, this is how I want it to be. Bam, bam, bam. And so that's one layer. Then the next layer is going to be, okay, well, this is going to be an actual knee, and that's going to be a foot. And then the next layer, you adjust and say, okay, well, here goes the shoe. You know, bam, 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 boom, boom, boom. And so you want to take your time with several layers to get to that point so that you can focus on one thing at a time. The one thing is going to be the shapes, and focus on that. Get the shapes right. Get the anatomy proportion the way you want it to represent. And then the next layer, now that you're done thinking about the anatomy, now you start thinking about, well, what should go here? You know, here should go the shoulder and the elbow and then the hand. You know, so as you work through each layer, you're only concerned with one thing at a time. Now, some people can do all of that in one layer, and I did that. I did that here. I was like, okay, I worked on the pose, the shapes, and the details all in one layer, and that's okay. But it's best to take our time and focus on one thing at a time per layer, so that you can master each element separately. Because by the time you do this all in one layer, you're thinking of several things at the same time as you're drawing, and your eye has to capture and analyze a whole lot of stuff that's going on as you're sketching. So that's one reason why we use a lot of layers. Now, the other reason why we use a lot of layers, and this is in the rendering process, is because sometimes I want to make a line. So let's go ahead and do a couple of layers here. This was not there. Nothing's there. Okay. Sometimes I want to go ahead and boom. So now I make my face. It go the nose. Start throwing some eyes. Let's go some ears. Boom, bam, bam. And say, well, I need the neck. So let me draw the neck. So I'll do a new layer. And now I'll do the body and then do the neck. Say, yeah, the neck's going to go right here. This is good. And so once I do that, what I don't want to do is erase and then by mistake erase something that's going to be on a line that I'm happy with. So by having two different layers, one layer for the head, another layer for the neck, the layer on the neck, I sit there and erase these edges that cross over, and I'm good. So now I have not touched the layer of the head. But and if I didn't do, and so an example of the opposite is, here I am trying to trim out the neck, and if I go too far, I'll end up trimming out the shoulder or the line of the shoulder. And so by using multiple layers, you can make adjustments to your drawings without messing with something else, with a different line that has nothing to do with that line that you're cleaning up. And so that's when you start using a lot of layers. You use a lot of layers.
And that is key, because if like you're working on the body and then you work on the arm, and you think I need to switch the arm around. I decided to then, example, instead of like holding something, oh, they're just gonna have their arm, move this way. So instead of having to sit there and erase around it, you can just erase the layer and then start all over again.
That's right, right.
Genius.
You can just erase that part. And another thing, like when you said, if I don't like the arm this way, if I did the hand and the hand is right here in front of my chest, and I say, you know what, I want to change the hand where it's by my head. So if you draw that arm separate on a different layer, then you can experiment and say, well, what's it going to look like if I go like this versus like that or like that? And so you don't have to like erase that whole hand and then by mistake erase other elements that have nothing to do with that hand or that arm, and then redraw the whole thing all over again and keep erasing other parts that are not necessary for you to move the hand. So you have to find ways to use your layers to your advantage.
That's a very good explanation.
Thank you,
Ken.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mariana says thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Yay. What's up to Tamika in the house on Behance chat? On Facebook, we had Taquan Herrera. What's up? How you doing? Elizabeth Flores, no relation, says, do I need to pay their subscription to do this? Yes, Elizabeth, you do. And it's not a subscription. It's a one-time payment, $25 from the Microsoft Store on your Windows device. Open up the Microsoft Store, look for Sketchable app, and buy the app outright. And it includes all forever. It's includes all the updates forever and on and on and on. All right, so here I need to worry about the eyes. Thanks, that's great. Yes, you're welcome. And you laugh at the no relation. I know. I don't know any other Flores. I have to say that. Don't know anyone. Bam, here we go. Boom, the eyes are to the left. To the left? To my left. They probably look to your right on the screen. There we go. Bam. Let's do the nose. Let's do a little cute nose. And then there it goes. The lips. Maybe the lips should be bigger. So instead of redrawing them, I'm just going to lasso. Select.
It looks a bit angry to me.
Looks a little angry. Yeah, she got that. What's crazy is that that person's looking down. You know, so the eye is looking down. So yeah, it does look angry. Yeah. So let me see what I can do about that. The eyes are there. This is the eyebrows. You see, now I can turn off the eyebrows and do it again if I wanted to. Okay, so let me turn off the other head. This head, get that out the way. Get the sketch out the way. And now I can clearly see what's happening here. And let's see. Here's the head, the eyes, the eyebrows. So turn down the eyebrows, new layer, bam. And so now let's go ahead right here. And so in order to get the cleaner lines, you do want to turn down the stroke size. But she's still going to be angry, like she's looking. It's not angry, it's just what do you call it? It's focused. There we go. Select that. Come on. Boom. Bam. There you go. I like it. Got it. Okay, so now I can get rid of the other eyebrows. There they are. Delete them. Get them out the way. Bam. There it is. So now what do we have here? This is the eyes. This is the eyebrows. So the eyes and the eyebrows can go together. And now the head. Here's the book. I like it. Yeah, I'm not going to make it together yet. Let's go back to the face and add a little bit of extra. And make it not so squiggly. Can we do it? Not so squiggly. Yes, we can. Bam. There we go. The eyes got a little bit more. And maybe I can make that face a little bit bigger. And turn it. There it is. This is why you also want to draw in different layers, so you can always make those little tweaks and adjustments. Bam. Go back to the book. And now, and as a matter of fact, not even the book. Let's do another layer. And now I can draw some lines that come out right here. And because they're not in the same layer as the book, I can erase anywhere I want to, and it's only gonna grab those lines that I have on this one layer. And let's do that here again. Bam, here we go. There goes the book, and now I can add extra details that are missing. Here we go, got it. And I have a leaner stroke. It's a thinner stroke, so now I can add little extra things.
Then she's gonna look extra cute if you add some eyelashes.
If I add some, oh yeah, right, I need some eyelashes, huh? Extra cute. I will add some eyelashes, yes, sir. Got it. Cool. So there goes that. And so let's go add a little bit of details here and there, just for fun. And you know, I always draw. When I sit down and draw, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do a drawing with very little line work. And then I sit down and start drawing. It's like, oh, man, I just kind of went crazy with the lines. Let's go here and fix. I don't know what happened here. I don't know what happened. There it is. So now let's get a thick line. 30. So I was in the 30s somewhere. Boom. Plus. Got it. And there we go. And now I can erase that and see, there it is. That was a layer by itself. Just needed to fix a line. Got it. So now I can go back to a thinner, 20s or so. Come on. And just add a little bit of details everywhere. Nah, let's not do those lines. But we need some nails. There we go. Cool. Nice. I'm just jumping around now. Wherever I see something that I want to adjust, I'm just going to do it.
Jump up, and get down.
That's right.
That was about as dry as I can get with that one.
Got to put some feeling and emotion into it, man.
I just can't.
Okay, it's all good.
Not for the live stream.
Gotcha. Amazing, says Canoni. Thank you. Such a popular name. Oh, is it? I've seen other people with that name, but I don't know them personally. I've seen it on the internet only. Bam. Here we go. So I didn't like that line. Come on. Don't do that. There we go. Bam. And so now I can go in and start adding little elements. You know. And it doesn't matter what layer I'm on, because at some point I'm going to put all these together. All these layers are going to go together. Except for the shading layer. So that's next. So let's start thinking about the shading here. There we go. Bam. Just like that. Rat-tat-tat-tat. All right, here we go. 30. And sometimes you want to focus on short lines at a time, because, and I'm not doing that now. But if you do a long line, and at some point you mess up that line, is the whole, you have to redo that whole line. But if you focus on short lines, then you can always undo, and you don't undo the whole big line that you were working on. Mm-hmm.
At some point, you're gonna have to put on the book like done by DTM and first edition as well.
That's right. How much time do we have? Oh, it's already 1 hour, huh? Yeah, that's why he's saying that. All right, so let's go ahead and do some shading real fast. And RB said he wants some eyelashes. But let's see where we are. Where is this? This is something. Oh, this was some details. Yeah, look at that. It's crazy. So let's go ahead and put all that together, because it doesn't need to be separated. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Now, if there was a background here, then I would keep the background in this whole other layer. I wish I have your right hand. Kanuni, you can have, you can practice too and be better or greater. No doubt. Oops, let me see. That's
Kanuni is just practice, nothing else.
It's all practice. That's right. That's not what I want. Do it back. There we go. Go there. There we go.
I'm going to practice with my left hand because I'm going to do a series called Left Hand Art, where I just do stuff with my left hand. Wow. It'll look like garbage, but people might like it.
Just as long as you don't call it garbage art, you
know. No. I won't. I'll call it sharp.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a popular artist, tattoo artist, and I forget the name or what they call their art, but it's not very nice looking artwork, and that's their brand. People like that, and they go get tattoos by her. It's crazy. So,
well, I mean, if you look at Basquiat, I mean,
yeah. There you go. Case closed.
Case closed. Yeah, childish. Or childlike art. Yeah, if you can make,
if you can make it, then anybody can. Word up. I'm sorry. We're not trying to offend all of y'all out there who have difference of opinion.
You simply don't, discuss the taste of people. That's it.
That's true. Everybody has their own taste, which means that you're allowed to do what you want.
Yeah, but there is. I mean, with everything, there is trends in art, and what seems like childlike, art, can be trendy. Now you can't just put anything. And, some people will say, well, okay, that has no imagination. But yeah, I mean, if that's a style, let's just say. Then yeah, I mean I guess it's a valid style, since like Basquiat made it possible. Then it becomes a valid style. You see with like
no matter the style or quality, as long as somebody likes it, it's still
somebody's exactly.
That's
yeah.
Right.
Somebody appreciates and somebody likes it. Warhol, has done some really atrocious things and called it art. And people bought it. I mean, this isn't like his prints. We're talking about some of the other stuff that he did.
Gotcha.
God knows I've done some art that's I'm really not satisfied with, but that's what a client wants. That's what I provide,
Okay, there you go. So you're allowed to draw whatever you want to draw, because somebody out there will like it. That's it. Now, let me talk about what I'm doing right now. As you see me filling in really dark, you're like, dang, you're messing up the drawing. What is going on? What kind of shading is this? And so what I like to do is start with my regular color that I use for lines, and on a new layer by itself. This is on a new layer by itself. Boom, see that? And what I do is I turn down the opacity on that layer. Look at that. Oh, snap. There it is. Boom. And so now I can keep going, and it's going to look good. Not only that, I can still add some extra details when in the shading, but right now I'm just throwing all the shading in there.
That's what I do when I do work in Illustrator. Is do it like that.
Yeah.
Is just have like that darkening or whatever to it, and then when I put a color on top, it just automatically does that for the color.
Yes.
So that's a really smart idea. I didn't think of doing that in other programs other than Illustrator, but that helps a lot. Yeah, it makes a difference. It makes things easier for you.
Yes. Yep. And so that's my technique for this here today. And so I'm gonna do enough so that we know where it's headed. But if you want to see the final finished product, join me tomorrow. I will be live at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on Behance. And wherever you're watching this, Facebook, Twitter, yep, LinkedIn, or YouTube. And you'll see the finished product. Or check me out on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, Delta Tango Mike. I will stick around in the Discord for a little while as I finish more on this piece. So check out the link in the description of this video for the Discord so you can join us. And if you want to know more about the Black Book project, check some of those links there where we have Past the Black Book Instagram so you can follow along and see what other artists have been drawing so far. And if you decide to collaborate, you're more than welcome to add your info to the link where there is it's somewhere in there. Look through the links. I have a lot of links, and you can leave your name, and we'll definitely add you to the list of collaborating artists. There is still time. It's plenty of time. This project may go on and on forever. That's how it works sometimes. Artists hop in, hop out, and there's always something going on. In the meantime, I am Delta Tango Mike. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you to RB and Monica for the insight. Thank you to everyone who stopped through on the chat, either on Facebook or Behance. Elizabeth says, awesome, be back tomorrow. Yes, and check out the Discord because we're always hanging out. Not only am I going to be around tomorrow, this week we'll have Tamika the artist on Tuesday, streaming early in the day. And then on Thursday, special stream on Thursday. Me and Tamika are going to talk about it real soon in the Discord or whenever I get a chance to get a hold of her. And then Odari, he is streaming on Fridays. And then whenever he feels like it, because he wants to do other stuff. And that's what we do, artists. We just jump on projects and, yeah, let's do this and let's do that. Bam. And check out my Scully series. I post about them on my Scully series Instagram and Twitter. Yeah. All right, y'all. Let's see how it looks right here, right now, and then I'll be done. We'll be done. Sometimes I do like to fill in, fill in the color or the shading with a lasso tool. Like I'll find a spot and say, let's go like this. And then get the paint bucket. Boom, fill it in. But sometimes I don't know. That was all right, but I sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I don't know, but this is where I am going to play around with the face and get some contours in here. Bam. There you go. All right. Let me see. I'm almost done. Yeah, I'm almost done for today. There you go.
Yeah, I do it then. I really have a whole set of swatches that are nothing more than different shades of gray. That's how I shadow.
Okay. I'm going to have to take a class with Tamika. She does a real good job. There you go. Bam. And not only that, so before I go, let me show you one more thing. So here's this layer with the shadows, right? It has shadows. And then I will grab the same layer. Let me turn that down a little bit more so it looks very light. I will grab that same layer, duplicate that layer, and see how now it looks. I got two of them. And so now I can turn one up a little bit more. Get the eraser, and let me make the eraser a little bit bigger. And then I add a whole nother level. There you go. And then I can go this. So you can play this. See how that shoe just changes the way it looks? Let's go ahead and change that. Let's go here. Bam. You get a whole nother level of shading by using 2 layers with the same shadow, but you trim out one of them. Bam. And then I can make the hand a little lighter, a whole lot lighter. Like I don't even have to worry about extra shades because it's in front of the leg.
We're trying to establish then a more smoother transition between 2 shades.
That's right. There you go. Good answer. Well, RB knows how to say the things that I mean. I'm just saying here and there and this thing and that thing. RB's like, this is called. Yes, sir. There we go. Bam. All right. Cool. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Until next time, I am DTM, Delta Tango Mike. And the Discord is called Sketching and Drawing. So I'll see you around. Peace out. Look at that. This is good. Yeah, and it's just very simple. Talk to you later. Go ahead. Sorry.
Are you still alive on me?
Yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah, I haven't turned it off. Did you want to say something? Or you wait?
No, it's okay.
Okay. All right. Talk to y'all later, everybody. Peace out. Let me find my button. Bam.